Happy Monday and welcome to Smell the Coffee. I am suffering a bit, but I got that sexy husk going on with my voice. So we're just gonna,
It's Diana Master in the building.
I'm just gonna seduce everybody. I'm just gonna seduce
Exactly. That, it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
It's a little bit sad, but it's a win-win. I do want you to rest your voice though, but it's a win-win.
It's you know what? A win is a win.
Yes.
So you are watching Smell the Coffee with Diana Master and Janaury on this rainy Monday. Would I rather be in bed? Definitely. Like this weather.
But we love you guys so much. Hey?
So much. Smell the Coffee is that show.
Exactly.
Where you're just like, okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Like I genuinely enjoy.
I can come back to my blankets.
Yeah, like you can always go back, but I genuinely enjoy doing Smell the Coffee.
Me too.
Because we get to discuss these weird things that we otherwise never get to discuss.
And we would never, have it on display anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I've actually looked for shows with similar concept, but I think we might be the only one, guys. We give you the tea on everything, but we also give you bizarre news. You know what I mean?
I just realized I'm wearing like coffee-ish colors. This is how I like my coffee. This is how I like my coffee.
So you don't like it black? You're
I
not
don't
a psychopath.
like it black. I'm not a psychopath like you.
It depends. It depends. Sometimes I like it black, and then sometimes there better be milk in there. We're not doing this.
There was a time, my boss, Mr. Fenske, shout out to him.
Yes.
He saw me making coffee, and he was like, "But you're just drinking milk.
What
You're
is
drinking
this?
coffee flavored milk. What is this?" I was like,
"What is this?"
You see, the thing is, and I have a specific way I make my coffee.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like the instant coffee, because sometimes you don't have time to
brew
it and all of that. No, or do like a coffee press. So if it's instant coffee, this is my tip. Trust me on this. So you take however many spoons you like. I like it strong-ish, even though I'm going to put like a ton of milk.
Yeah.
So I put like 1 tablespoon of coffee, a pinch of salt, like a pinch, because that salt enhances the flavor. I think it's in Ethiopia where they actually serve you coffee with popcorn for that salt, because the salt really enhances the coffee flavor. I'm not saying go put a whole tablespoon or teaspoon of salt. Literally a pinch.
I'm actually going to try it.
Try it.
The nice thing about her, she's a great plug. I don't drink milk, like regular milk, because I struggle with sinuses, and it enhances my sinuses. So I try to cut out as much milk from my diet as possible. But you told me, because I started drinking almond milk, but it was just not going well with coffee. So I was drinking black coffee for a while, and then you showed me
and
the
then I
trick.
plugged you.
This girl showed me, you mix like two versions of almond milk.
Yeah.
Yes, and then the way you do it as well, anyway, she's a plug when it comes to this thing.
It's an art. Making coffee is an art. So you're not going to use extremely boiling water, like from the time it boils and then you already poured in your cup. No. Because what that's going to do is it's going to burn the coffee. And then it's not going to taste nice. So you wait for it to cool just a little bit after you put now your coffee. Make sure your cup is dry. Never ever put milk and then coffee. No. So make sure your cup is dry, your coffee, a pinch of salt. You put your water that has cooled down a little bit, right? Stir it up, and then you're going to warm up your almond milk. I use the vanilla flavored, the unsweetened vanilla one, and the barista blend. There's a specific one.
And that barista blend is really good.
Blend. Yes. It's extremely good. Once you warm those up, I always froth the milk as well, because that just, oh my goodness. You froth the milk, and then you put it in the coffee.
All this talk is making me salivate.
Best coffee. If you're looking for a bit of a kick, add some amarula. I also put you onto that.
She did. Honestly, so I was a little bit skeptical about the salting, but knowing her, I would follow. You know what I'm saying? I would follow her advice.
Don't say I never hooked you up. Now stick around. We will be right back with more Smell the Coffee right after this.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Now, Glenn, I don't know if I know you watch K-dramas. I don't know if you absolutely love them.
I love them, man.
You know what you should watch?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me take that again.
You know what you should watch?
Yeah.
That has me hooked right now
is
The Penthouse. If you like
you
The
plugged me.
Glory.
You plugged me with The Glory. You plugged me with that other one. I've started watching it like last weekend, but I was just, you know how busy this weekend was. This weekend was really, really busy. So yeah, which one is this
I'm
one?
the plug, not the plague.
Yes.
The Penthouse. It's on Netflix.
I will check
3
it out.
seasons. You have
Ooh,
plenty
3
of time.
seasons.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language, girl.
Okay, now we can enjoy the freedom of watching K-dramas whenever, wherever we want. Unfortunately, that is not the case in North Korea. Rare footage shows North Korean teens punished for watching South Korean dramas, research group claims. A South Korean group has released rare footage that it claims shows North Korean teenagers sentenced to hard labor for watching and distributing K-dramas, which are banned in the Hermit Nation. The narrated footage released last Friday shows the 2 teens standing on a stage in an amphitheater filled with hundreds of people wearing white t-shirts who appear to be students. The teens, flanked by 2 adults in military-style uniforms, stand facing 6 more adults, all seated at 3 tables to the rear of the stage. Not long ago, a public trial was held, the narrator says, naming the 2 teens and saying they were caught watching and distributing puppet regime's recordings. This is a direct quote. North Korea often refers to South Korea as quote-unquote puppet regime. The narrator says the pair watched and distributed dozens of South Korean movies and TV shows, and that each was sentenced to 12 years of labor. They were only 16 years old just at the beginning of their lives. However, they were seduced by foreign culture, ultimately ruining their future paths, the narrator says. The names of the teens' homeroom teachers also appear on the screen. The Seoul-based South and North Development Institute, SAND Institute, which works with North Korean defectors, obtained the recording and distributed it to all media outlets. The video, which shows the audience in the amphitheater all wearing masks, is believed to have been filmed during the COVID-19 pandemic. For decades, North Korea has been almost completely closed off from the rest of the world, with tight control over what information gets in or out. Foreign materials, including movies and books, are banned, with only a few state-sanctioned exceptions. Those caught with foreign contraband often face severe punishment, defectors say. South Korea's National Intelligence Service, NIS, told CNN it could not verify if the video was genuine, but said the agency was monitoring related movements as North Korean authorities are strengthening surveillance and punishment for the inflow of external videos. South Korea's National Intelligence Service told CNN it could not verify the video, but they are still checking it out.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You know,
North
some
Korea
of
is
this,
wild.
it's wild. You know, some of these stories, it makes you realize some of the privileges that you have that some
And you
people
take them
don't
for
have.
granted.
That some people don't have.
And
exactly.
you take them for granted.
I can watch K-dramas whenever I want. You know, I can watch anything from any culture.
For me, it's the fact that people in North Korea, like, they have a list of approved hairstyles. These are hairstyles that are approved by the man himself, right? So you go in a salon. You remember when we used to go to the salon and you had those weird posters with all these different hairstyles and you're like, I want that one.
I want that one, yes.
Well, in North Korea, they have those, but those are the only approved ones.
You cannot do anything besides that.
You can't decide to just go and have your own.
Maybe I want, like, you know, crazy
no.
pink, reddish hair, mixture of both. You know what I'm saying?
And last year, we reported that they banned, like, words that most South Koreans use, words like oppa. Like oppa is a term of endearment, right? Like you can.
So they can't use those words.
They can't use those words. So instead of calling oppa, for those that don't know, oppa is sort of like it's the Korean word for brother, but it's also the Korean word for a male that's older than you. So it could be like let's say your boyfriend is older than you, you'd call him oppa. Yeah, or your husband is older than you, you'd call him oppa or whatever. So words like that, words like honey, which is yobo, and I think jagya, they like terms of endearment.
Honey, or for endearment, or
they're
like
banned. So you have to call them comrade. Imagine getting home and you're like, good evening, comrade. Not good evening, honey.
It's about creating that military nation.
Like, I'm just like, guys.
It's about creating that military nation.
Like,
hi, comrade.
Hi,
can
comrade.
You please?
Can you please? Like,
comrade, I miss you.
comrade, I miss you. So why? wild. Like North Korea, even like products, like let's say beauty products, because you know South Korea is that nation with the beauty products and whatnot. All of those are banned as well. People have to smuggle them into the country.
Wow, this is a lot of WTF for me. Like,
if you
what?
go watch, before we wrap up, if you go watch like the documentaries on YouTube on North Korea, you'll understand. There's even a K-drama, Crash Landing on You. It's basically about this girl that accidentally, she accidentally
falls
lands
in love,
in North Korea.
And then she falls in love with the soldier or whatever. I think I saw the trailer for that one. Okay, well, we have to get into our next story, but what?
Yeah.
Guys, we need to let that sink in. What? I mean, basically, it's like removing nga from our dialect.
Yeah, it's
and you
like
know how it's
like removing bra, like.
Wow. Okay, getting into our next story. It is about Diana, but not this Diana.
My namesake.
Paul Burrell has shockingly claimed that his home in Chester is haunted by the late Princess Diana, who tragically died in 1997. The former butler turned reality TV star 65 is starring in a new TV show titled Celebrity Help, My House is Haunted. And on the back of experts who specialize in ghosts, it seems as though the late mother of Prince William and Prince Harry has spoken to him after he and his partner reportedly noticed ghostly figures. Paul recently made the sensational claim despite having moved into the property 20 years after Princess Diana lost her life in a tragic car crash in Paris in 1997. Paul, who was part of the royal household, and his partner Graham Cooper made a call to paranormal experts after claiming to spot ghostly shadows. In the episode, ghost hunters used a special device to determine if they could hear any ghosts, and it was claimed they heard Princess Diana mentioning two distinctive words, sorry and France. Paul explained, I don't understand why it would say France, other than the fact that the princess died in France and the fact I went to France to bring her home. He continued, I had been introduced to this world before the princess. She was heavily involved in spirituality, mediums, psychic, astrologers, and I witnessed it from the edges. I watched her and she would giggle afterwards and say, you don't believe, do you? And I would say, well, I am not sure. When you have loved someone in life, and I did love her, and they pass very quickly, a little piece of them remains behind, and you carry them with you for the rest of your days.
But why would Diana haunt him?
She's at his place. She's not haunt. I think haunting is maybe not the right, you know what I mean? She's not like scaring him, but she's at his place, apparently. And because he loved her and they had a relationship of sorts, so she came to, visit him.
I'm a believer in, like, if someone dies and you love them and they loved you, I don't think they would necessarily show up like that, because either way, even if it's not to scare you, it is still scary, right? Yeah. I believe that this person would show up in, like, your dreams or whatever. Yeah, or you just get reminiscence throughout your day of them.
Yes, I don't think
maybe you're
it's
in your
that.
house and you smell their
Exactly.
perfume or whatever. I don't think it could be a thing of, you said it's what, France and?
Sorry
In France.
Why is she sorry to him?
Why is she sorry
I would
to him?
think sorry to, the kids, William and Harry. But him, I mean, no offense, but like, really? If there's any sorry, it should be to her children.
In a way, I feel like it is a money-making scheme.
I think so too. And he's also, ex-butler turned celebrity.
Yeah, like
real reality TV star, celebrity. So I would think that's the case. And also, like you said, like if a loved one, someone you really love, passes away, they come to you in different forms, but it's not like that.
It's not like that.
Like I've dreamt of my father.
Yeah.
On my birthday, I think I told you, I felt his presence so strongly. Exactly. And it was like, wow. So it was not spooky. It was not spooky.
It can never be spooky.
Yes.
It's like a comforting type of feeling.
Exactly.
I know, because, again, with my dad as well, I feel like that like embrace or whatever.
I'm even getting goosebumps just talking about that. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It's never like, I mean, I will definitely haunt you if I don't like you. So if I don't like you and I die, I'm sorry. The minute, even my friends, I'll be pranking all of you. You switch off the lights and then I'll chase you up the stairs. like literally, just for vibes. And you'd be like, Dana, stop it. And I'm like, like a creepy type of situation. I don't know. I feel like that's just going to be me as a ghost. Which is why
You're going to have fun on the other side.
I'm going to have so much fun. Which is why they say, make sure every time you leave the house in your best outfit. Because that's going to be your ghost outfit. I'm not trying to be a ghost that's not slaying. No.
You see how I look good today?
Yeah, like
I'm not saying I'm gonna die today, but I'm just saying, do you see how good I look? Like, you know, this is the type of drip that
the drip. You need to drip.
You need to.
Like, you know, you need to haunt people and they're like, damn, but that outfit though. You know what I'm saying? Now in the last of our stories, Darius Jackson's brother files restraining order against Keke Palmer and accuses her of harassment. After Keke Palmer filed a restraining order against her ex, Darius Jackson, one of the Darius family members is taking his own legal action against the actress. Darius's brother, Sarunas Jackson, filed a restraining order against Palmer, who's 30, according to legal documents obtained by Us Weekly. In the filing, Sarunas, 33, accused his brother's ex-girlfriend of harassing him and his family in the wake of the former couple's October 2023 split. She has made foul claims that I have sexual abuse claims on me when I do not. I have never done such a thing, Sarunas alleged in the documents. She has gone to the media and has used her celebrity status to publicly lie on my family and myself, which has resulted in death threats by the public. I have the emails to prove it. We have had banging at our door from strangers. He went on to claim that Palmer harassed and stalked his friends and family on social media and reached out to people in relation to him to lie about him and his family. Sarunas, was appeared on shows such as Good Trouble, Games People Play, and Insecure, also alleged that Palmer's claims have caused damage to his career. She has lied time and time again and has tried to lure people around me into her web of lies, he continued. Sarunas is asking the court to restrict Palmer's contact with him and bar her from speaking publicly or privately about me or my family. Palmer has not publicly addressed Sarunas' restraining order claims. In November 2023, Palmer filed a restraining order against Darius and requested sole custody of their 10-month-old son, Leodis. She claimed in a filing that there had been many instances of physical violence between her and Darius, including incidents where he allegedly destroyed her personal belongings, hit her in front of her child, and threatened to kill himself. Palmer also accused Darius of hitting her on the head after she attempted to stop him from getting rough with their son.
Okay, this story is just the gift that keeps on giving.
In a terrible way.
In a terrible way. In a really... He said he has proof of the emails that she sent to them.
Release them.
Can he please release it? Please.
Like, honestly speaking,
please.
I wouldn't even wait.
I would release them.
I would release them immediately.
That this is, you know what this woman is doing.
Like, you guys think she's such a saint.
Yeah.
This is the type of person. You wouldn't even wait. Because in a way, I feel like it's like kind of like blackmail. Like, if you don't...
Exactly. I feel like it's... Anyways, like there's a lot to unpack in this story, and we've unfortunately run out of time. But you know what I mean? There's some things that just don't add up, and we always have to ask the questions: does this make sense?
Does this make sense? I mean, the proof is in the pudding. But on that note, that does bring us to the end of our top stories. We'll be right back with an interview as we are starting to prepare for the 2024 Tourism Expo. Stay tuned.
Well, it is almost time for the Tourism Expo again, and with me in studio today is Maggie Mbako, and we're going to be talking everything you need to know about this year's Tourism Expo. Hi, Maggie, how are you?
Good morning, and compliments for the new year.
Yes, compliments of the new year. We are excited. We are looking forward to everything this year has to offer, and of course, one of the highlights being the 2024 Tourism Expo, and that's what we're talking about today. So, starting us off, when is the Tourism Expo this year?
Tourism Expo 2024, 24, 25 and 26 of April.
Okay.
2024.
2024. And
3 days of full excitement, engagement, networking.
Wow. And
fun.
Where is it going to be taking place?
It is going to take place at the Window Country Club and Resorts, the venue that we started off with last year.
Okay, I see. All right. So, of course, like we said, the Tourism Expo is an annual event, right? So, can you give us some highlights from last year's event?
Sure, it was a fully packed and exciting expo of last year. To start off with, one of the key highlights was the workshop that was focused on youth in tourism. We had youth from all the higher learning institutions in Namibia, the youth that are in tourism as business, the youth that wants to engage in tourism as business. We had really outspoken Namibians, young people that were there, raising their concerns, posing their questions, educating us on what we should know when, staging such events like Tourism Expo. That was one of it. We had, and of course it was a World Cup last year.
Yes!
And we had World Cup competition, and it was fun. And we had the Town of the Year competition that has been an event for the past 8 years.
Wow.
8 years, yes, 8 years with that. And of course, the famous bridal competition and your winery, your wine tasting was there. And of course, we had a lineup of artist performances were staged as well. So Expo is fun-filled. And of course, the exhibitors with all their specials promoting Namibia to the Namibians.
Awesome. Okay, so what can we expect at this year's Tourism Expo?
I should say this year I'm only going to tell you about the theme of this year's Expo. The theme is Beyond Borders. So we are gearing up to market Namibia beyond borders.
Lovely.
And to stage an expo that is taking place beyond borders. And we are expecting the exhibitors to come and market their product and services beyond the Namibian borders. But as for the rest, as to what the expo have in store for us, I will advise all our viewers, all our followers, all Namibians and neighboring countries alike to follow the NMH platforms. Of course, starting with Smell the Coffee weekly, every Wednesday, and we will be giving everyday updates on what is going to happen at the expo.
And what we can expect at the expo. So you heard from Maggie. Every Wednesday on Smell the Coffee, we will be giving you updates of what you can expect, and we'll even get some of the exhibitors in studio to talk about what they are going to be exhibiting, what they look forward to the most with this year's Tourism Expo. Thank you so much, Maggie, for joining me today.
The pleasure is all mine, so look forward to watching Smell the Coffee. Be on a lookout on Namibian media platforms, and you'll be updated with the expo. All the information will be shared.
Awesome.
From us, the organizers, to the exhibitors, to the visitors. We'll also engage visitors to really ask what do they expect to see at the expo this year.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. Well, we are definitely looking forward to that. Well, you can catch some more exhibitors, like we said, and like we've been saying, every Wednesday right here on Smell the Coffee. On that note, we'll be taking a quick ad break, and we'll be right back.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
It seems like on this show, time flies by just like that. But you know what they say? Time flies by when you're having fun.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that does bring us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. But fear not, beloveds. We will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, better than ever. Hopefully my voice is better than ever as well. But you know, I do hope.
You're not going to speak for the rest of the day, right?
I'm not going to. I mean, I have my tumbler with the ginger and the lemon and the honey and all the concoctions. But nevertheless, it is time for us to say goodbye. From Diana Master and Glenn Rashipura, we'll be seeing you again tomorrow.